As I mentioned above, in order to get a good grade in IELTS speaking, you need to speak fluently and at length. You cannot give one-word answers. If you give a short answer, the examiner will ask you why or why not, so that you can give more detail. It's better you expand your answer, so he or she doesn't need to ask you why. Some ways of doing this are by giving an example, showing the contrasting side, adding extra information about the past or hopes for the future, or giving a reason for your preferences. As I mentioned above, there are some ways of expanding your answer. Let's look at these in more detail. You can think about a reason for your answer. This explains why you believe what you said and gives a longer answer to the question. Look at this example. Do you prefer eating at home or going out for a meal? I prefer eating at home because I can eat healthier food with organic ingredients which I grow myself. So you can see the speaker explains why he prefers eating at home. Let's look at the second example. Do you prefer taking long or short holidays? Oh, I definitely prefer taking several shorter holidays throughout the year. A weekend away at the seaside every 1 or 2 months, for example, is a nice break from the everyday grind. You could also add an example to expand your answer. Adding an example is a good way to expand your answer. It can back up what you're saying and make your answer more realistic. Look at this example. Do you often go out for coffee? Yes, I love going out for coffee. It's a chance to get out of the house and meet up with friends. Last night, for example, I met my best friend at a seaside cafe called Nero, and we went over the plans for our upcoming holiday in August. You see, the example elaborates on the answer. Another way to expand your answer is to give contrasting details. Using words like but, however, although, while, it helps you to think about the topic from another viewpoint. For example, do you prefer living in a house or a flat? Well, for the moment, I'm enjoying living in a house with my parents. However, when I go to study, I think I'll choose a small flat, as it'll be cheaper and easier to clean. You could also combine details. Combining details is another way to expand what you're saying. Adding details using also or and can help you to say more about the question. For example, what do you normally do at the weekend? Well, I often go to the cinema with my friends to watch the latest blockbuster. We also enjoy going out for a meal together, usually for Thai or Chinese, as we all enjoy Asian cuisine. You might also think of expanding your answer by comparing the past to today. Apart from giving an extended answer, you show your use of past tenses. What do you want to study? Well, I'm really looking forward to becoming a teacher. When I was younger, I dreamt of becoming an astronaut because I'm fascinated by outer space. But as I grew up, I realized that's not an easy career to follow. Here are some more Part 1 questions. How would you expand them using contrast, a reason, past comparison, or an example? Who does the cooking at your house? Do you think it's important to learn to cook? Or about the sky? Do you like looking at the sky? Do you prefer the sky by day or at night?